What's happening? What's happening? Swain, give me a one. Mr. Nefarious. Give me a one, Swain, if you can hear my thing. Can you hear me? Give me a one if you can hear me. I don't know. Let me see. You say you can hear me? I cannot get the sound right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but we gonna rock out today. What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know, they say this is the trap. Welcome to the trap. Make sure all of your nefarious items and stuff like that, make sure it's out of make sure it's out of your pockets. We don't want no trouble with the law. How y'all doing on this Saturday night? You know what I'm saying? We got the early game in the morning. And we finna beat them up. We finna smack up Mr. Carson Wentz. Shout out to my son in the chat building, Mr. Therese Jordan. How you doing, sir? I got my young man in here. He just got that win today, with his 8U. Shout out to Paul West, you know what I'm saying? They got that dub out here in Alabama, But what's up with you, Swain, man? How y'all doing? I see I got a few people in the building, man. I'm just rocking with y'all this morning. Well, not morning, tonight. It's getting late. I just felt like I got a little things to say about the game. You know what I'm saying? We got an early game. It come on at 12 my time. Not sure what time zone y'all might be in. You know what I'm saying? But it come on very early. So, I had to get my thoughts out there. And I tried to figure it out in the humblest way. But we're going to smack these boys up and down the field. That's what I see. And, that's what I believe. I'm very confident in my team. And I felt like we could talk about it as a group, as a family. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all thoughts is on how y'all want to operate. You know what I'm saying? But I got a nice score prediction as well. Swain say we're going to pass the collection plate around for Wentz. Absolutely. That's exactly what we're going to do. Hey, we might put them on IR today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wish no hurt on nobody. Shout out to Dana Jet. How you doing, sir? I still failed on trying to get this sound thing going on, but we're gonna rock out in silence. You know what I'm saying? Might do it a cappella. That's how we doing it tonight. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? What y'all sipping on this Saturday night? But you're good. You're good. You're good. Nah, Swain. There you go, Mr. Nefarious. Mr. Bad Influence on that moonshine. You can't be drinking stuff that you can substitute to crank your car up now, sir. No, sir. That's not what we want. That's not what we trying to do. Know what I'm saying? You drinking stuff that's gonna have you fighting your loved ones at the end of the night. That ain't what we need, man. That's not what we trying to do. We trying to do good things, not nefarious. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to rock with y'all for a minute, man. What y'all got going on? How y'all feeling about the game? My final thoughts and my score prediction will be coming soon. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get a little people in a little class participation. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna rock out. But okay, let's talk about Mr. Carson Wentz. His stats don't look too sweet. How you doing, Miss Joe Gomez? How you doing? I told y'all I still failed at the sound thingy thing. I does a very bad job with this technical stuff. But we can navigate how we navigate. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. Dean Cloud says Wentz is in trouble. Indeed, he is, sir. How you doing, Mary Alvarez? Thanks for stopping by and pulling up. Thank y'all for pulling up on your boy. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. Wentz might as well go ahead and get ready. Tighten up his boots. You know what I'm saying? Buckle up his chin strap because he gonna need it. I hope he get his mouth guard, everything he need because he's in trouble. I told you, it's a very sad occasion. He got to meet our great young linebacker, the Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. That's bad news. Like Stephen A. Smith, mama, there go that man. That's what they're gonna be saying all night. Even though it's in the evening time, he gonna be dreaming about it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be thinking about Micah after the game. Okay, he say Swain say Wentz will be on the bench in the second half. Hey, that's possible. Like, I don't think y'all understand how gangster. Know what I'm saying? We got a goon squad on defense. Like, those boys is not playing around. Them boys gangster now. I feel like I'm got a little interference going on. But them boys is gangster, man. Hey, like you said, Doomsday 2.0, the 2022 version. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lunatic. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Thanks for pulling up and stopping by today. You know, but don't be surprised. I told you. I'm gonna give y'all a few bold predictions. I feel like I might have said it in a previous live, but you know, we're gonna go over it. Everybody might have not been there. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel strongly about Cavante Turpin in this kickoff game and this pass game. I mean this punt coverage and you know what I mean on the special teams on that end. I feel like Cavante Turpin could run one to the house. Indeed, because them boys suck on the on the coverage game. They're not too good. Shout out to you, sir, for the super chat, Mr. Therese Jordan, my son. I don't know why you spending my money with me, but that's a story for another day. Thank you, sir. Yeah, he's a wild one. Shout out to Columbus Hill. Thank you for stopping by and pulling up, sir. Stop 6 Breezy. How you doing, sir? Fourth worth in this thing. I gotta get down to the Texas, man. I gotta get down now. I got to get down now. I'm gonna pick a game, man. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to show me around now. You know, a country boy coming to town, I ain't gonna know where I'm going. But let's talk about Mr. Wheelchair Wentz. Now, we already know he's not that good of a player. I told you he's good. He got the ability to play quarterback. I said quarterback, B-A-T. He got the ability to play quarterback, but the ability that he possesses is just not that great. You know what I'm saying? So we already know our defense is world class, regardless of what y'all believe or what y'all done heard. I'm gonna tell you now, our defense is world class, and we finna continue to prove that. Like I said, let me look at our schedule because let me see. I'm gonna be more precise because I do not see nobody scoring 20 on the Matter Cowboys no time soon. I'm just being real. I don't see nobody. And I ain't gonna say nobody gonna do it all year. Okay, the Rams, if they hit 20, I say they'll hit like 22. I ain't even gonna give them 24. They gonna get 22 points. I don't even know if that add up mathematically, but we gonna say they getting 22 points at the most, and we will have 30. Hey, I think Dak chomping at the bit trying to get back that Rams game for sure. I think he trying to get back, but I think we should save him for the Eagles. But you know, young Ryan Dakota has the heart of a lion, and you know he's a competitor. He's like MJ. He got that competitive edge inside of him. He got a fire. So it's gonna take a lot of people to hold Dak out of these games, man. And you know, it could be a little suspicion, a little conspiracy theory saying that you know he see Cooper Rush doing Patrick Mahomes sidearm throws like I just showed y'all, and Dak might be getting a little nervous. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? He might just be getting a little anxious, one of the two. But Dak might be trying to get back out there, man. You say Crypto Keeper says Dak will be rested. He was rested week 1 for sure. But I don't want people to just indict Dak on that slow start he had week 1. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to just think that's who he was and who he gonna be for the rest of the year. That is incorrect. So don't put that indictment on your quarterback, man. We know what Dak is capable of. Like I said, it is unfair to just say when a player has a bad game, we just throw everything he done in the past under the bus like it don't exist. We don't do that for nobody else but young Ryan Dakota, and it's unfair. And sometimes I feel like I have I'm obligated to speak up for some of them people, man, because that can't come on here and just say what he need to say like I'm saying. That gotta be PC. You know what I'm saying? That gotta say, hey, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do our job. He gotta sound like a robot. Landlord can say what he need to say. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Dak is sick of it. He tired of people trying to criticize him for every single game he do. Now he's done things in the NFL that deserve respect. It's just plain and simple. But of course, he hasn't done the ultimate job. Therefore, he's not one of those elite quarterbacks just yet. But I have the faith in young Ryan Dakota. I feel like he can get there and he can win us a game. I mean, he can win us. I believe he can win us a championship. But of course, like I usually say, football is a team sport. It is the ultimate team sport, and therefore it will take a team effort. You know what I'm saying? This is not tennis. It is not a solo sport. This is not the Dak Cowboys, like I said before. This is the Dallas Cowboys. So don't get on here talking about what he ain't done, because if he win, the team win. If he lose, the team lose. So it is no reason to be giving individual people points and credit and none credit. It doesn't make sense. So everybody should be judged together. Now, I don't know. It had to be a plot from the main media to even put the win-loss category by the quarterback's name. It shouldn't be, because this is a team sport. That's what fuels a lot of these casual fans to just say this quarterback has won this many games to against good teams and against these teams and those teams. That ain't what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy no top and Alabama. I don't know what you're saying, son. You're 8 years old. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand. What time is it? You might need to be going to bed, sir. It's just 9:40 something. You got a little time, sir. Hey, I'm gonna be coming up there knocking as soon as I get up off of this live now. It's the weekend, so you got a little leeway this time, Therese. I ain't gonna do your bad now. Yeah, it's the weekend, Swain. See, but I can't listen to Swain now. I told y'all before, he is not the person to listen to and take advice from, especially on this channel right here. Nah, it is not who he need to be listening to. Nah, it looks like my son is just pushing buttons now. Quit distracting me, Mr. Therese, please. But how y'all doing today, man? But okay. Now let's talk about. I said we were talking about wheelchair Wentz. Don't want to make fun of a man and his injuries, but I've heard people say that in the past. Mr. Wheelchair. Okay. Carson Wentz. We already know he doesn't have any success against the Dallas Cowboys. That is not who he is. We beat up on him every day, every time we play. Now he did have that little run when he was so-called MVP, but he did not win MVP. I don't know why people keep saying that. Do they give trophies for almost? I don't think so. I don't think so. I never got an almost trophy. Now they do give the participation trophies these days, but back in my day, if you did nothing, you gets nothing. I know y'all remember that. You used to be sitting on the sideline sad because you did nothing and you got nothing. And to be honest, I believe it should go back to that. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't earn anything, you probably don't need nothing. Say, landlord, what it do? Cowboys for life, let's go. Yes, sir, Mr. Randy Jackson. How you doing? Thanks for pulling up and stopping by. Said your son gonna go around the house moving clocks back. Yeah, he's smart like that. He real slick. He might be doing that. He gonna have me thinking it's 2 hours behind. But you gotta watch them young guns. He a little excited. He got that win today. You know, them boys been doing good. But yeah, Wentz is terrible. He's still terrible. I don't even know why Washington even got him, because I told y'all before he went over there with Indianapolis and had the greatest running back there is in the NFL. In my opinion, I like Derrick Henry, but Jonathan Taylor is another type of beast. But you had Jonathan Taylor and a solid defense, and you did nothing. So, I mean, what Washington thought they was finna do with Wentz, I just don't understand it. What y'all think? Them boys are terrible. That's what I think. But Chase Young ain't even back healthy. So, they front seven is decent, but it ain't gonna be enough to uplift Wentz. You know what I'm saying? Wentz is just not that kind of guy. I'm sorry. I never believed in him in Philadelphia. Joseph Bradley, shout out to you, sir. I agree. Now, I said this before. I don't want my team to go in here and just feel like they the big dogs and I ain't even did too much yet. Now we 2-1. We got 2 wins in a row. Don't get carried away. Don't get the big head. Go in there and handle your business. Now, I feel like we got those kind of guys that's gonna make sure we stay focused and stay on point. Dana just said Chase Young a bum. Ooh-wee. I think it's a little early. He been fighting injuries. He's no Micah Parsons, though. We can say that for sure. He's definitely not no Micah Parsons. And they drafted him like top 5, if I'm not mistaken. When was he drafted? That boy was drafted very high. Hold up. Chase Young. When was he drafted? Let me know. Let me see. He was drafted number 2. Ooh-wee. Tell me we ain't get the better of that deal. We drafted Micah 11 and then moved back and got him. Yeah, I heard that news too. Dalton Schultz will be playing. Hey, Dalton seen them boys out there making them athletic plays, man, jumping up over people and stuff. My boy Hendershot. Dalton said, I can't wait. I can't wait around no more. It's time to go. I got to get out there. Hey, that boy Dalton ain't no fool now. And he know he up for a contract too, so he ain't playing around. Now, I don't know if y'all checked out my Cooper Rush Patrick Mahomes throw. Now, that was a legit throw. Now, people want to say I'm biased, but I told you, shout out to my Cowboys family. It's the star of everything. I'm not just going for one person or one team. Choctaw man, hey, you must be trying to get evicted, Mr. Montana 808. Talking about some go Buckeyes. That's not what's happening. I know it's Saturday. Don't come in here disrespecting me. What's going on, Mickey? Thanks for pulling up and stopping by. How you doing today? Well, tonight, it's a little late. But, I just wanted to holler at my people. We got an early game. And I want to get the pulse of the nation, like Skywalker Steel and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A to Z Sports Dallas. We trying to get the pulse of the nation and see what's going on. Know what I'm saying? Now, I be doing this on the fly. I know you can tell because it's not the greatest. But, I just be wanting to talk to my people sometimes. And, I do got a bold prediction. I got a score prediction. I told you. One of my bold predictions will be, I know that Washington cannot handle our blitz. You know what I'm saying? Washington cannot handle the pass rush that we have to offer. So look forward to a lot of these quick passes, screen passes. That's exactly what they're going to have to do. So when you think about that, like I said, look out for D-Law. I call it right now. If not D-Law, it might be Micah Parsons. Because Micah almost got him one. But one of our pass rushers / defensive linemen will get a pick 6 or interception off of Wentz. Because they're going to be so paranoid and so scared for their life from this pass rush, and then they're gonna be trying to do these little quick plays to offset this pass rush. And we seen D-Law did exactly that last year. And this year will be no different. Now, when it'll be excellent if we can get somebody like Sam Williams to do it. Know what I'm saying? I would love to see the Ricker get him one. Okay, Choctaw said, Swain, you see how I came, love my guy landlord. He know I'm on his until we get our rematch. You want a rematch with Bama? You was an insane man. You want to run up on them boy. Even though we lost our quarterback today. But you know, everybody ain't in here talking about college, man. Don't have me in here talking about that. They want to talk about the mighty Cowboys now. But one of my bold predictions, D-Law. I think it might be D-Law or either one, any of our pass rushers. Maybe Dorrance Armstrong, who knows? But one of our defensive linemen will get a pick six. I'm calling it right now. And I feel like Mr. Ezekiel Elliott, I feel like if he get a good 15 carries, he going over the central mark and he gonna shut everybody up today. That's what he gonna do. That's another bold prediction. If he get at least 15 carries, Zeke will go over the central mark and he might have a pair of touchdowns this day. Call it now. Zeke gonna have 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards if they give him 15 carries. All he needs is 15. Tony might have about 100. Tony might do even worse. But I think we can really run on this team because Kellen is starting to be a little more smart in the way he want to utilize that run. And he's hitting those sides and those edges. He's going around. And long as he ain't running head on against Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, I feel like you can get them boys if you make them run, you might have them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Texas Twister. He says, and I quote, I like saying that for some reason. Sup, landlord, keep grinding and keep putting great content. Man, I'm trying my best, sir. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all the love and support. The lunatic, somebody done blocked you. Oh, let my boy through there now. Cowboys, the America's team. Yes, sir, Mr. Young Torres. I call my son Reggie Boy. Everybody got a weird nickname when it comes from landlord. You understand? So that's Reggie Boy. You know, y'all speak to my son, let him know y'all love him, and let him know he need to go to bed. Put the bed emojis in there. The lunatic, don't forget my hat, bro. The lunatic be having all the gear. Hey, Choctaw gave him a bed emoji. Give him them beds out there now. Go to bed now, Terezi boy. Reggie boy Jordan. You know, go to bed, sir. Leave me alone. Daddy is trying to work and you want to bother me. TJ, congrats on the win. Now, go to bed. Exactly. Go to bed, sir. Go to bed. But yeah, the lunatic is the man with all the gear. Y'all holler at him. You know, we know how the nation support everybody and each other. Mary Alvarez, you might be right though. I seen you say Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr could be the one who get that interception. Cause appreciate the love on the hat, Swain. But look, y'all peep. Dan Quinn been sending Anthony Barr on a lot of blitzes too. He ain't even have Anthony Barr like in coverage much. He been sending Anthony Barr on the blitz. I don't know why. I don't know what he see. You know, I like it, but I'm just saying, Dan like that little yeah, he might get a couple on, but Dan like that little wrinkle in the defense, putting Anthony Barr coming off the edge. That's something I noticed too. But yeah, let's say, okay, I said D-Law gonna get a pick six, give Zeke 15 carries, he gonna get over 100. And I feel like he getting 2 touchdowns too. Put that down. Put me down for 2 touchdowns and 100 yards for Zeke Elliott against this stout run game. I mean, this stout run defense. but I think it's gonna come from the edges. And one other thing I want to see Jason Peters get. I want to see Jason Peters get some run. That's what I want to see. I do not want to see Fournier. We need the big guys against Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna need the big guys. We got to pull out the big guns. Them Bama boys is no joke, so don't play with them. Put Jason Peters out there. I'm pretty sure he should be in condition by now. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We've been babying him long enough. I know he's a 40-year-old man, but hey, sometimes you gotta get out there. I think he's ready now. So we need to see the full Jason Peters, the full time with benefits. We need to see the full Jason Peters now. Okay, Wilson turning up though. One of the top in the league. Love seeing that. Exactly, Mickey. Donovan Wilson been turning up. They got him. I think he was like ranked top 5 safeties in the league. And that just show you the crazy embarrassment of riches that we have on the defensive end. And this is our backup. That's crazy. Donovan Wilson is our backup, but not technically when you think about it, because Dan Quinn like the big nickel, so he played multiple safeties anyway. But Donovan Wilson is a monster though. I always liked him, and I think he got a bad like hand dealt to him, man, because he ended up being hurt, and then that's when Jaron Curse kind of emerged. You know what I'm saying? Jaron Curse emerged while he was hurt, and it was like Jaron was playing so well, it just we weren't able to just hand him his job back. You know what I'm saying? We weren't able to just say, "Hey, here you go your job." Now, no sir, not the way Jaron Curse was playing. That was just not something we was able to do. So it wasn't like Donovan Wilson started playing bad or his production went down and he lost his spot. Shout out to Uncle Charles, man. I got the goat in here. Hey, Uncle Charles, I'm glad you on here. Hey, we both in the same city, sir. We might have to link up for the people. I'm pretty sure they'll love to see us together doing something. What y'all think? Me and Uncle Charles will act a fool on the screen. Me and Uncle Charles will put out some fire for y'all. But yeah, I heard you in Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I'm from, you know. And you in the same city, Mr. Uncle Charles. We gotta link up now. You probably 10 minutes away now. You know the city small. You probably 10 minutes away. Probably been knowing you and didn't know you was Uncle Charles. And down here in the South, everybody knows everybody, Down here where everybody knows your name like Cheers, like the show. Are you in Centerpoint? You there? You literally 20 minutes away, Uncle Charles. I'm over here in Forestdale. I'm over here in Forestdale. We 15, 20 minutes away. Yes, sir. We can do this. Cheers was the show. Yeah, I be going out the top though, man. Y'all gotta just bear with me, Everybody knows your name. Cheers. They just go up in the bar and drink. Everybody on the show had problems. Them boys was not happy. Excuse me. Just drinking a little something. Ain't nothing too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Make it where everybody knows your name. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You know that little beat. I ain't even gonna count to y'all. I used to watch it a little bit because back in the day, we didn't have cable, so that was one of the only things that was on TV. That and MASH. MASH. See, I'm showing my age now. I'm showing my age. I need to be quiet. Cause I was about to say MASH and hold up. MASH, Cheers, and what the other show was. It's slipping my mind. Andy Griffin. Andy Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Ain't B. Landlord, I hope that ain't moonshine. No, sir. I'll be on here cussing everybody out. If this was moonshine, I'd be cussing everybody out right now. We ain't gonna do that. Hey, what that man name? I'm sorry, man. I'm just kicking it with y'all too, man. But look, what's that guy name on Andy Griffin that always used to be in jail? Soon as the show come on, he used to come lock his own self up. He'll just walk in there and just, he had a room in the prison. In the jailhouse, he had his own room. I can't think of that man's name, but it was hilarious. He used to walk, slap in there, and just go to jail. He ain't have nowhere else to sleep, Mickey. Hey, that joke was funny though. But yeah. Hey, shout out to Samuel Rowe. What's MASH? Samuel Rowe, you must be one of them 90s babies. You don't know what MASH is. I can't think of the intro song, but when you see them helicopters and stuff, it's an army show, if I'm not mistaken. It's been so long. It's like an army show, and that's what your grandma and them was gonna watch. It was time for you to get out the room. Like Heat of the Night. What y'all know about Heat of the Night? I don't know what age group this is up in here though. I'm old now. I'm semi-old. I hated MASH music. It sucked. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So it was hard to even watch it. As soon as MASH come on, it's like, hey, turn that off. Not the Heat of the Night. Hey, Heat of the Night was that show though. It was great. We on here just kicking it, man. How about 227? What y'all know about 227? Y'all don't know about 227, huh? The Jeffersons moving on up. Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm really old. But what y'all looking at the score prediction? What y'all think these scores gonna be? Drop me some score predictions up in here. Jackie fine self. I don't remember Jackie. Now everybody remember Good Times. Now that's my show. Mr. JJ, Dynamite. There go the team, Mom. Miss Sadiqa Charles. How you doing? Thanks for pulling up and stopping by. We appreciate everything you do. Yeah. What y'all? Oh, you say 28-3? Oh, we. That's a stretch. I I ain't gonna say it's just we've been struggling. I don't see us getting 28 points though. I just don't see them scoring over 20. We might get 20. They might get 13. They might get 6. Definitely scores twice. What y'all think Cooper Rush stat line gonna be? I give Cooper Rush, let me see. What's a winning stat line for Cooper Rush? I think that's a better question. A winning stat line for Cooper Rush against the Washington Commandos. Let me see. I say what? 17 for 25. 245 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think Cooper Rush can pull that off. 0 interceptions, though. We don't need no interceptions. We need you to chill out. Manage the game like you've been doing. You think he get 275? Ooh-wee. I don't even think he got close to that yet. Have he broke 250? Have Cooper Rush broke 250 yet this season? I don't even think so. So, I said 245. I'm giving him an uptick. I don't even think he broke that yet. I don't see us like now. We know Cooper Rush playing well. I think we get a little carried away because we winning. But this offense is still like the 30th ranked offense. The defense is just playing spectacular. Them boys do not play. Know what I'm saying? So let's see. Cooper Rush against the Giants. Mr. Cooper Rush had, and I quote, he went 21 for 31, 215 with a touchdown. Okay. Let's see. Week 2 against the Bengals. Mr. Cooper Rush, yeah, he ain't broke 250 yet. Mr. Cooper Rush went 19 for 31, 235 with a touchdown and 1 sack. Well, yeah, y'all right. Forgive me. My boy MG13 is back. So, hey, that is going to open up a lot of things. And Schultz is back. So, Yeah, I might give Cooper Rush a little more than I was thinking about. Yeah. See, that's why we in this together. Y'all put that on my mind and I forgot. Yeah, Michael Gallup. See, yeah, you add Michael Gallup and um Dalton Schultz, and then the offense might get a little better. So I might have to reconsider. Let me see. Cooper Rush winning stat now. Now this could be a trap though, because what if since MG coming back, Kellen Moore try to get a little more pass happy? I do not think that's gonna be a good thing for us, man. I just don't think so. I think we need to still be conservative. You know what I'm saying? And even when that come back, now I ain't saying we just gonna run the ball every down, but I'm saying just dial it back just a tad. You be on 10 with that with young Ryan Dakota in the game. Dial it back to like 9.5, 8. With Cooper Rush, you got to like on 6. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? It's no diss to Cooper, but like I said before in my other live, I feel like Cooper Rush makes Kellen Moore, he forces Kellen Moore, he chokes him out into submission until he is acting like a responsible adult. That's how I feel about him. You know what I'm saying? He puts the governor on Kellen Moore. If you're not familiar with a governor, it slows your car down. It won't allow your car to go super fast. You know what I'm saying? They put them on them fast charges and stuff. They put a governor on there. And the street racing guys, they have to hack it and take it off. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Cooper Rush is the governor for Kellen Moore. He slow him down and make him be responsible. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. And do not forget or downplay the fact that Mike McCarthy has showed some influence on this gameplay. Know what I'm saying? He has. And you can see it. Like Mike McCarthy was saying it in a joking fashion, but he wasn't joking when he said he gonna take a look at that play sheet. Cause I see it all over the game plan. I see it. He was not making all those crazy calls and all those reverses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was not doing all that. Okay, Choctaw says Cooper plush arm is due for 20 to 31, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's exactly where he been at. That's his wheelhouse right there. That's exactly his sweet spot. So if you got him throwing 31 passes, he just did that too. So how many carries you giving Zeke and Tony? Excuse me. How many carries you giving Tony? Because like people want to talk about how much they want to divide the carries. I just want the run attempts. To me, like I said, you need Zeke to beat up the defense early, and then Tony can take advantage late. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. Tony does not intimidate a defense like Zeke does. Know what I'm saying? That's why I said they both have their advantages. They have their things they do well. Know what I'm saying? Now, if you give Zeke those carries early, Tony gonna kill him late. Cause man, I'm telling you, you gotta be like, I'm gonna put you in the mind of a real football player. Now think about this. You battling somebody in front of you. And then after you finally get away from him, you gotta run up on Zeke. He's not no little dude. And not only do you gotta do that, you gotta do that over and over and over. And that's not a fun day for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Zeke is a hardcore dude, man. He might look a little weird at times, he be a little wild. He got a little wild style. I kind of like it. You kind of gotta be a little crazy to play running back, man. If you're gonna be one of those bruisers, you gotta be a little crazy. Cause that's a car collision every play. And another thing, man, y'all gotta lay up off Zeke too. Now I know we gonna need a better running back maybe in a year or so, but don't forget how many carries that we didn't ran Zeke with. Like we didn't got a lot out of Zeke Elliott. Know what I'm saying? I believe his first year we got like over 300 carries. Like we ran Zeke in the ground for real, and for him to still be a durable back like he is, you know what I'm saying? He's still a capable back. He's not a sorry guy. If Zeke was on free agency, like teams would be coming for him. So a lot of Cowboy fans, we get to a point where we get ungrateful, and we always think the grass is greener. Now, I ain't saying that he should be paid what he got paid. Now, look, this one thing you got to respect about Zeke Samuel. Now, we repping for the Cowboys. We talking about the Cowboys team. We don't care about the players like to a certain degree because they gonna change over time. If you gonna be a Cowboy fan, you're gonna be a Cowboy fan. You know what I'm saying? But Zeke did do what's best for him. And that's on the Joneses, on the meddling Joneses to allow him to handle them like that. You know what I'm saying? He sat out and he forced their hand. That's on the Joneses to tap out in submission like that. Know what I'm saying? That's they negotiating. That ain't got nothing to do with the fans. That ain't got nothing to do with Zeke. Zeke did what's best for Zeke. Know what I'm saying? But you best believe that's why I tell you, I made a video in the offseason. I said this could be Zeke last year as a Cowboy. If he don't have a spectacular year, the Joneses, you know they kind of petty. You know the meddling Jones is kind of petty. So they gonna hold that against Zeke when it's negotiating time again. They gonna hold that against Zeke that he held out on them. You know they is. They petty. If Zeke ain't having the kind of year they want to see, they might try to kick him out the door, or else they gonna get him back for way cheaper than he probably want to. That's the only two options. Either Zeke gonna be out the door, or he gonna take a big time discount. You know, Catboy Steven Jones is trying to get a deal. Yeah, but Brady is done. Y'all talking about Tom Brady. But yeah, so don't do Zeke too bad, man. Zeke does deserve respect. He been a nice back for all his time, and he did live up to his draft stock. If he wouldn't have got suspended, you know, he probably would have been the leading rusher like 3 times in a row. How you doing, Miss Sheila? Shout out to you. Thanks for pulling up and stopping by. I appreciate it. You know, okay, that's a question I want to ask the chat. Okay, I can make a poll. See, y'all ain't tell landlord nothing. Watch this. Okay. This is my question. Hold on. Okay, let's see what y'all think. Ask the community. Let's see how this poll go. Has Zeke lived up to his draft stock? Has he? Making our landlord son. Yeah, that's who that's Reggie boy. I got 3 kids. Yes, I do. I got an oldest son. That's Terry Jr. That's Landlord Jr. And then I got my daughter Harmony. You know, she's the cheerleader for the team. You know, they worry me to death, but I love them to death as well. But yeah. So let's see how this poll going. Let's see if we're gonna get a little participation. Oh, we got 15 votes already, and everybody's saying yes. It's an overwhelming yes. I like that. I feel the same way. So it's a lot of pessimistic fans that do Zeke dirty. You know what I'm saying? He's been a very, very good player for the Dallas Cowboys, man. You think about it. Now, we you know, we shoo away when people start talking about running backs blocking, just like we talk about when we talk about D-Law stopping the run. People just toss that to the side like it doesn't matter. But we seen when Tony Pollard was in the game, it got ugly for Dak. And you know, him combined with Tyler Smith is probably why Dak is not here with us right now. So you can say, we don't need a running back to block. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Because, it only takes one play. That's why we be so critical on offensive linemen. Like all it takes is one mess up, one missed assignment, and your quarterback could be out for the year. Know what I'm saying? Look what happened to my boy Tua. All it takes is one bad play, one missed block, one missed assignment, one late. Know what I'm saying? One play you being late on your block, and now your quarterback gone. Shout out to JP. How you doing, sir? Thanks for pulling up. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Akima Sears, how you doing? I'm not sure if you're a sir or a ma'am, but forgive me. But I appreciate you pulling up. But yeah, it's an overwhelming yes. So, it's a lot of people like that's one thing I dislike about the nation, man. We gotta chill out. Cause think about this. We be in love with every backup. We be in love with every backup at every position. Now, the one time, short the banks, I love the landlord's accent. It is the best in the country. Yes, it is the best in the country, and I am country. So, look, I've been thinking about, hold on. Well, I was talking about Zeke winning. Dang, you made me forget. See, this is why I need a script. But I was about to say, you know, I was thinking about changing my name to Landlord Sports. But I love the way that Landlord from Alabama gives people a warning label. When you come in here, I'm from Alabama, so expect some of the countryest commentary that you ever heard in your life. Know what I'm saying? But, that is not an indictment on my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I do know things, you know what I'm saying? And I am a pretty sharp guy. Know what I'm saying? So nobody is opposed to Zeke and his draft stock. He lived up to that in 2016. Probably. He almost led you to a championship if it wasn't for the great Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? I like Landlord from Alabama. Keep us informed in case we didn't get Cowboy news. Yes, I try my best. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna get better, I excuse me. I also like just vibing with the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I might be a little different from some of the other cowboy YouTubers because I still feel like I'm one of the people. Know what I'm saying? Some people be, too cool to do stuff like this. Now I'm just talking about the game in casual form, speaking with my people. And I hope y'all rock with it. If you don't, it will be better in the future. You know what I'm saying? But, we just rocking talking about these mighty Cowboys that don't get no better. Now, hold up. Our defense is gonna be Landlord Sunday versus Commodores, and the rent is due. Absolutely, the lunatic. Man, I need some of this. I need some of that Spanish in my life. Now I know I can barely talk English. Just imagine if I could put some of that Southern drawl on that Spanish. Now it'll be a thing of beauty. It'll be a thing of beauty. Hey, Swain. It'll be a thing of beauty, I believe. Nelson Riviera, shout out to you, sir. Football is football, my G. It doesn't matter how it's delivered. Yeah, of course. But some people have their preferences, man. One thing I learned about life, bro. Oh, we got some no's in here. But one thing I learned about life, bro, ain't nobody it don't matter what you do. You will never get everybody to like you. So it's best to just do you. And the people who rock with you, they're gonna rock with you. Cause I'm a big music fan. This gonna be short and quick, but I'm a big music fan. And I be thinking like people like Jay-Z and Nas and know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne and J. Cole, and them boys is great to me. But then you look in their chat box, you see people like, man, you suck. I hate you. It's terrible. So if it's people that can hate people that I feel like doing great things, who am I? They gonna hate on somebody like me or somebody like you if they hating on people that's doing great things. So it don't matter if, you know what I'm saying? True, Martell, it is subjective. But that's why I said I feel like they doing great things. And if you think about it, most people feel like those people I named do great things, but it is a lot of people who feel like they suck. And you gotta think, I'm in Alabama, I'm a Jay-Z fan. And like if I say something on Facebook about Jay-Z, it's gonna be an argument all day. They're gonna be like, hey, Jay-Z ain't this, Jay-Z ain't that. They give me a hard time. I have to argue with the whole Southern Hemisphere about Jay-Z. Excuse me. But like I said, you'll never win everybody over. So, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I feel like, I will get better and do these things. I am determined to be great. And however great looks like coming from me, that's what I'm trying to shoot for, you know. So right now the poll is at 96% yes, and it's 4% of people saying no. So I wish I can get the people who said no. I want to know what has Zeke done to make you not feel like that? You know what I'm saying? JP keeps striving for greatness, landlord. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, sir. I appreciate that. I need that support. Some days it be a little gloomy. And I just get up and be like, I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna get it right. Facts, landlord. If you don't have no haters, then what you doing it for? You right. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna never win everybody over. So it's best to do you, stay true to yourself. Don't sell out. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell out or sell your people out. Just be you. And this is me. So, it is what it is. Okay. All the artists that does great things are in the background. They're doing things Jay-Z never does. Choctaw, you always want to argue with me, but I don't understand that part. He said, hold on, let me say it again. He say, I love the back and forth though, so don't get it twisted. Hold on, you said all the artists that does great things are in the background. They're doing things Jay-Z never does. What you mean by that? I don't understand. The last part. Uh, we'll get back to that when you respond. Hell with your haters. Only God can make a way. Absolutely, Akeem. And hey, they used to be at my neck when I first started out. I told them, hey, this dude talks slow. This dude is terrible. I used to be like, okay, I get better. You can't dismiss our criticism because some of it might be kind of true. You might need to work on some things. You know what I'm saying? But you just don't let it push you down a hill. You know what I'm saying? You don't let it just overtake you. You take the criticism and you keep on ticking. Take a licking and keep on ticking. That's what you do. What game plan could the skins? Don't keep saying the skins because y'all had me saying it yesterday. I told you I watched my lives over. I try to critique myself, and you had me calling them boys the skins. And they are no longer the skins, they are the commandos and the commodes. That's who they are now. Did y'all see them black jerseys? I meant to do some jokes about the black jerseys. They are ugly. They are ugly. And it looks like they dressing up for their funeral with all that black on. We're gonna put them in the ground. It's gonna be a blackout. They are going to bed. But yeah, the Commodores, the Commodes. We got a lot of names for them Washington people. Know what I'm saying? uh Folks want Zeke to run 300 yards every game. They don't see the old line was falling off. They didn't see how we was pass heavy, absolutely. And the main thing was we was predictable and everyone knew what we was about to do, basically. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm thinking that the change in the game plan came from Mike McCarthy just getting sick of it. And when I think about it, you cannot, ain't no way possible for you not to do some change when you got the opposing team just saying, hey, we just studied tape from last year and they doing the same exact thing. Now, you got exposed. Was that Devin White? He exposed us. He exposed Kellen Moore, rather. You know what I'm saying? When you got a player just calling y'all like that, you got to go back to the drawing board. You got to go back to the drawing board, sir. Uh, JP, right now, if you ask me my favorite artist, it gotta go from either new school or just all time. Like at the last 10 years, my favorite artist been J. Cole. J. Cole and Wayne. But if we talking all time, it's probably Jay-Z, Wayne, Nas, Biggie. I like all the greats, basically. I'm real hip hop. I'm just not southern hip hop. I'm hip hop for real. Yeah, I love Jesus. Jesus was that guy back in the day. He didn't fell off majorly though, in my opinion. I ain't listened to Jesus in a long time, but trap or die. Speaking of trap or die, you in the trap. But trap or die was hard though. Trap or die was hard. But your favorite all time is LL Cool J. Now Cool J be getting slept on, believe it or not, and he was very dope. Everybody know that song, man. I Need Love. That was super dope. Classic. But hey, LL had a lot of diss records too. LL was dissing people left and right and going crazy too. Go back and look. He can battle rap too. People be sleep on LL when it comes to that part of his history. We just know the lick lipping, the lick licking dude that all the women like, the smooth guy. Nah, he was kind of gangster too. He was going at them boys and he was cutting up at that battle rap type. J. Cole, Pac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne. That's who you rocking with, AC Singleton. I like all them people. I like all them people. I rocks with all of them. Far as the South go, I feel like Wayne is the GOAT. Even though I love Three Stacks, I get into arguments all the time about that. Andre 3000, he's a great lyricist. He's one of the greatest. He's definitely in one of the greatest rap groups ever. But if you're talking about single artists, it's no comparison because he don't have a resume to go up against somebody like Lil Wayne. In my opinion, you know, we can argue. We can argue if you want to. Man, the Lil Jon era was fire. Mickey, you on a bad influence. Now, Lil Jon, hey, in my city, Lil Jon was a bad influence. You play throw it up, you might need to be making your way out the back door of the club. You play throw it up, it's finna get violent in the club. Get out the way. Yeah, Kings of Crunk. Nigga, no, I ain't lying. You play throw it up, bro. It's finna get violent in now. Get back. Yeah, Ball and G. Now, when I say my favorites, I ain't talking like nobody else matters. I'm talking about these the people who I put up against anybody, who resumes I put up against anybody. Now, I love A Ball and MJG. Coming Out Hard was one of the greatest CDs there is, in my opinion. When T.I. came out on Never Scared. Yeah, T.I. slept on too, man. If I feel like if T.I. wouldn't have never been on reality TV, his legacy wouldn't be played with like it is today. I think that reality TV gig messed his image up. And like it shouldn't have. T.I. is a legend musically. But like I said, it messed up his image, man. Cause he was this tough gangster dude with all these felonies. And then now you putting it on TV and then you got people in cameras all in your house and you want Crime Stoppers and stuff. And that made people feel like he wasn't who he supposed to be. But musically, T.I. is very slept on. Trap music. Speaking of the trap music, where you are in the trap. Hey, I might need to get that drop. Trap music. Now, trap music was incredible. I'm Serious was incredible. What else? Most of T.I. albums used to go hard. Now he started falling off a little bit, down the stretch. Swang doing bad things. Trap house is jumping. Hey, Swain, I've been thinking I might even still incorporate that when I do get the fancy setup. That just might be the thing. I have all this nice stuff on the screen, but you know, it'll have like some have like some broken wood and bullet holes over here. Let you know it's still the trap. That might be how I get down. Nah, I wish we could do some alcohol type things because I have it the shot house on Saturday night. The Saturday night shot house. We in here taking shots. You know, I don't know if y'all know what shot houses is. I'm just saying stuff. But if you don't know, in the South, we call it's something called a shot house, and that means you can go in there and get a shot. You can get any kind of liquor you want. Nah, it is slightly nefarious. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any. It won't be a liquor license in sight. You know what I'm saying? There will not be a liquor license in sight, and you know you can go in there and get your shot or two. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good people though. Hey, I'm up here explaining a nefarious shot house to these people. But yeah, you know, I might call it Shot House Saturdays. We get in here and do a one-time scream. I might be able to play some music and then just erase it. Know what I'm saying? Says Sheila says I'm from the down in Southern VA. Mickey, you from VA? Do they consider VA the South? I know some people try to say it's the South, like it's Southern. Gucci created the new gen artist for real, for real. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, they do, Mickey. Okay, that's what's up. See, you learn something new every day. Yeah. See, you know, when we say South, we just talking about like Alabama, Mississippi, of course, Florida, New Orleans. I mean, not New Orleans, but you know, Louisiana, but you know, New Orleans. And what else? Tennessee, the stuff that's like right here by us. But you know, you go up a little bit above Tennessee, you got Virginia now. If we run, going to be Super Bowl bound. I believe so, Uncle Charles. All we got to do is run the ball and play good defense. That's still the best recipe for success in the NFL, bar none. Look, one thing, well, now what you heard the statement I just said, running the ball and good defense is a great recipe for, you know what I'm saying, winning Super Bowls. Tell me what the Rams had last year. The Rams had the number one defense, ladies and gentlemen. They did. And we know they won a Super Bowl. I live in Louisiana, but from Milwaukee. I ain't never been to Milwaukee, but you know, we go to Louisiana all the time. That's where you go turn up Bourbon Street. You do nefarious things out there. Be careful when you go out there. I got fam from Alabama and Mississippi. That's what's up, Mickey. What part of Alabama they in? You know, we right here in Birmingham. Baton Rouge. I believe I ain't really been in Baton Rouge. See, Alabama people, Birmingham people, we just go to New Orleans. That's how we do it. We go to Louisiana. We going straight to New Orleans. Now we just chilling. But look, how about one time I was in New Orleans and we was in a club. I was very young, so you know I was very young and irresponsible. I had a few too many drinks in the club one time and I lost my phone. So, and it was a very expensive phone, cost thousands of dollars, and this was back by at least 10 years ago. And I just knew it was over with. This is back when you can just put a chip in the phone. And man, I lost my phone in the club. I woke up the next morning, somebody was calling, texting my wife. They was like, "Hey, I got your phone." It's some good Southern hospitality in New Orleans. Now they told me to come get the phone. I had to go in the projects. We got a little concerned, but you know, I pulled up. We pulled up in the projects. The lady handed me my phone. And she wouldn't even take no money because I was like, "Hey, I appreciate that, man." I was trying to pay her and say, "Hey," just to show my gratitude. I'm like, "Here you go. Take this little money. I appreciate it." She would not take the money. She said, "No, I'm good. I don't want nothing from you. I appreciate it." And she just did a good deed. So that's one of the things that's special about the South. A lot of people don't know, man. It's some good people down here. We treat each other like human beings for the most part. Know what I'm saying? My cousin stay in Nashville. Yeah, JP, she was a real nice lady. That like I ain't gonna lie. When you lose your phone, like I said, this was an expensive phone. Like this was one of the better phones at the time. And I believe she said her son found it in the club because he worked at the club. And I don't know how you working at the club and then your mama just take the phone. But I don't think he was trying to steal it either. But his mama just called me and gave it back and wouldn't take no money at all. And I appreciate it. Know what I'm saying? She saved me a lot of money. But like I said, man, in the South, it's some nice people. It's some nice people. It's bad people everywhere, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't think everybody gonna give you a hug. But it's some nice Southern hospitality out here, man. We really treat people like they actual human beings for the most part. Now, that's one thing. I always wanted to go to the big cities. But one thing about the big cities, man, everybody moving fast. And they ain't got time to just treat everybody like they special. You know what I'm saying? In the South, we can treat you like you're special. You walk through the door, how you doing? You good? Now, you walk down the street, you only gonna see one person. You know what I'm saying? Now you walk down the street in New Orleans, I mean not New Orleans, like New York, you might see 35 people, 60 people, 100 people. You can't be nice to 100 people. So it make people just be like, you know what I'm saying, mind their business and keep walking past you. Like it might not be that they mean or something, but it's just, it ain't practical to be able to treat everybody like they good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Southern hospitality kind of different, man. We treat everybody like family. Long as they ain't no nefarious people, they treat you like family. Uh, yep, have found like 5 phones in parks, stores, parking lots. I just wait for somebody to call. Yeah. The lunatic, where you at? Are you in Texas? I'm just assuming. Said, yeah, don't walk down the street by yourself out there, fam. Yeah, South Texas. Okay, the lunatic. The lunatic get you so hyped, man. Your calls be lit. It say the old bootlegger. I don't know what you're talking about, Columbus. Columbus, where you at? I want to get to know y'all. Where y'all from? Miss Sheila, where you from? Mary Alvarez, where are you from? Put the locations in the chat box. See, this something that these other teams can't do. I like when I seen Law Nation do that. That's a flex. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got fans from everywhere. I'm down here in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Miss Sheila from VA. Mary from California. You know what I'm saying? We got fans everywhere. You go to these other teams, it's gonna be local, all local. Ace Town, Martell, you know what I'm saying? We everywhere, man. Hey, you fighting them little well, it probably ain't never about 5 Texans fans in Houston anyway. It's just Lee Side, Harold, and probably one more person. Everybody else Cowboy fans. It's not Cowboy Nation. It's Cowboy World, absolutely. Jeremy, what's happening, man? Jeremy be looking out, man. He been one of my longest supporters. And I appreciate it, man. He be commenting on everything. His comments be off the chains. We appreciate that, man. Nah, just one Lee side. You right, Swain. He the only Texans fan in Houston. Just Lee side. He over there drawing his cheers. He the male cheerleader. He over there drawing cheers on crayon. Know what I'm saying? And he had that freaky quarterback over there, and they had to go to the Texans. No, he had to go to the Browns. Hey, now we talking about Lee side. He probably gonna pop up in a minute. You say his name like Candyman, he popping up. The Lunatic, one more Cowboy channel. That's Texans channel. Yeah, that's why it's called America's Team. Absolutely. JP, did you say where you from? Let me see where JP's from. DCB for 1973. What's up, fam? Mr. Landlord, 34 to 13 tomorrow, Landlord. We going to dig up another INT. Yeah, I like that. Dig it up from Diggs. After Turpentine. Let's go, Cowboy DC for life. Absolutely, sir. I like that. That boy said we gonna dig up a interception. I can dig it. Hey, yeah. Now we might have opened the floodgates for them interceptions now. The hardest one after he had a year like he had last year, the hardest one be the first one. Know what I'm saying? Excuse me. The hardest one be the first one to get back on track. And he got the first one. Now he probably opened them floodgates. He done opened the levees. We just talked about New Orleans. He done opened up the levees. Now he finna act a fool. Yeah, the Cowboy worldwide, man. We got them everywhere. Hold up. You just described the deep south. Columbus, I might have missed it. What Columbus say he from? Y'all let me know where you from, man. I really want to know. Sheila from VA, Mary from California, Martell from Houston. Shout out to Houston, Ace Time. I remember when I was young, I used to listen to that screwed up music. Yeah, I used to love it. Y'all changed the world with that down here. North Carolina. Dang, Swine, you from NC? You rocking with J. Cole over there? Jay Gomez from San Antonio. Hey, Joe Gomez, is it Joe? Or I'm not that great at this, but I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan now. So you my people. If you say you in San Antonio, that don't necessarily mean you from the San Antonio, but I'm a Spurs fan as well. That's my team. Let me see. Hold up. What are people from? Texan sign Uncle Rico. Who is that? Oh, you talking about the dude off the movie. J. Cole hoops like 20 minutes from the crib. Hey man, J. Cole's such a humble, mellow dude. He's so down to earth. J. Cole be riding around on a bicycle. On a bike. Choctaw from Columbus, Ohio. That's why you on here talking about some Buccaneers. From talking about the Buckeyes. We gonna need you to stop that, sir. Now look, Zeke, you know how to get my respect. When Zeke ran all over Alabama, I was like, hey, when we drafted him, I'm like, that boy good. Zeke ran all over us that year, man. It was sad. He was about to. Zeke probably had the best running game ever against the Bama. I don't even know if there's another running back that did what Zeke did against us. Being real. So put some respect on Zeke name, man. That boy beating Alabama, he for real. Landlord, I said earlier that if CD wouldn't have dropped that ball, Cooper Rush would have been around 275. That's right, though. And CD would have made that defender miss, and that would have been a touchdown pass on his resume, too. That would have been another touchdown. Nelson Riviera is from Western Massachusetts. How you fight away them Patriots fans now? I know you be battling. The Patriots be mad because we America's team and they send up there with a name like the Patriots and they still ain't America's team. No, sir. We already occupied that spot. It was about to be Trey Sermon, but Bama plays dirty. We play dirty. Don't do that. We play for real. We play rough. It's rough down here. I lived in Texas, Orange Grove, Corpus Christie. I'm not familiar with that. Dallas, Austin, and now in San Antonio. You a traveling person. You be on the move. You be on the move. That ain't bad though. Um, AC Singleton, Maverick fan, sir. You know that's our little brothers. I don't dislike the Mavericks, but you know they out with the Spurs. We look at the Mavericks like our little brothers. You know, we ain't worried about the Mavs. Um, that boy Luca a bad man though. He's a bad man. I'm 60 miles from Houston and 4 hours from Dallas. I've been DC for L. Let's go. See, that's why I said this last screen, man. Down here in Alabama, we have no professional teams. So it's crazy with me being the age I am in my generation. I was a young boy when the Cowboys was everything. So I looked at the Cowboys exactly how I look at Jordan. Like Jordan, Michael Jordan was basketball in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? He was basketball. So in my young 5, 6, 7-year-old eyes, the Cowboys was football. Like when I'm finna watch football, I'm watching the Cowboys. Like it was synonymous with the game of football, just like Jordan was synonymous with the game of basketball. I looked at it like that. My boy Trayvon missed a pick six. He did. He was right there. He almost had it. Houston, Texas. When you were talking about the shot house is the old bootlegger house. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. You go down there. Like I said, there's no liquor license in sight. You need to wash your hands on the way out. We just hope it be sanitary, you know. Um, Let me see. Sheila A Town is my heart. You from A Town, Mickey? No, Mickey said she was from somewhere else. Yo, you said you from Virginia, then Mickey. I think she said she from Virginia. International, no, Eddie Griffin was. Yeah, I think Mickey said she from Virginia. It's too far to find, but I think she said she from Virginia. Troy Dudley, where you say you from, Troy? I'm just rocking with the people at this point. Drop them locations in now. Yeah, VA. Yeah, yeah. Alexandria. What in the world was that? They shooting at me at my house. Um, Hold on. That threw me off. Okay. Yeah, Troy said he from NC down there. Oh, you from NC too? It was somebody else from NC. I asked, was they with? Oh, that was Swain. Are you down there with J. Cole, my boy? A shot house, yeah. I just hear a weird noise here too, landlord. Hey, I don't know what's going on. We in sync because you know, I am down in the basement, so if you hear some creaks and stuff, that's them up there being nefarious. And it sound like somebody dropped a 50-pound weight above my head. It got a little scary. I don't know what they're doing. But let me see. Cedarmore in NC, like 20 minutes from Durham. Yeah. You know, I am from Alabama. It's a lot of places I ain't been, but I have been a few places. I've been most of the fun places though. You know, we travel to have fun. That's it. Like all kind of Florida cities and New Orleans and Vegas and stuff like that. Mika said she woke her dog up. She hearing sounds. It's getting disturbing. Say best running back versus Bama Zeke. Yeah, Zeke ate us up, man. Zeke got my respect immediately. When I seen that boy running on, I said, "Who is this?" I went to look him up immediately. Zeke ran all over Bama that year. Some Redskins creeping. Yeah, that boy got a wild name. God Emperor Almighty Forefather Trump. Y'all so wild out here. Let me see. Place is blown up now. I'm down in Florida. Oh, is everybody that was in Florida okay? You know, y'all ain't lose too many things, did it? I know it was a hurricane, I believe. Hope everybody that's in Florida is doing good. I hope everybody in Florida is doing good. But you know, we just rocking today, man. Let's see what the poll said. And I'm gonna give y'all my score predictions and then we can wrap this thing on up, man. I just had a good time talking to y'all, learning from where everybody from, you know, just vibing on a Saturday night. Living in Houston and from San Antonio. Go Spurs. Okay, Columbus, what's happening? Go Spurs, baby. You know, it ain't many of us no more because we ain't winning, but you know, I'm a loyal fan. I never change. This finna be quick, but this was crazy the way I became a Spurs fan. Like I was working at a place and the Spurs, that's when they was playing Detroit in the championship. And everybody was talking about Detroit was finna win. And I just was like, man, I don't think Detroit gonna win. I bet everybody that worked with me that the Spurs was gonna win. I'm talking about every single person. I bet like 20 people. And then the Spurs won. I said, yeah, that's my team. This after MJ though, you know. Everybody was Bulls first, but after MJ, when I bet it on Spurs, I've been rocking with them ever since. Die hard. That's been a lot of years, and we ain't did nothing but win. We just not been bad as of late. But we gonna get that boy Victor, and everything gonna be all right. But yeah, my score prediction. Let me see. Now I'm glad I talked to y'all first because I was going super low scoring because I forgot that Michael Gallup supposed to be making his return, and Dalton Schultz is lacing him up. He gonna give it a shot too. So I'm very confident in Cooper Rush. You know, I think we can trust Cooper Rush. This the last poll. Do y'all trust Cooper Rush? Answer that question. Now I asked y'all last time, do we trust Anthony Brown? I believe we can trust Cooper Rush now. Big call pageant. What up, landlord? Hey, good call on the score, on the last score too, bros. I was real close winning big call. I was close. I went too far off now. I be knowing my stuff. Miss Sheila said 27-10. Shout out to you too, big call. I think you just got up in here. Appreciate you stopping by. Let me see. The lunatic trusts him to hand off the ball 30 to 35 times. He better. That's what I want to see. I want to see our offensive line beat some people up. Evening, landlord and Dallas fam. Shout out to Lord King. You got that wrench, sir. You know, appreciate you stopping by and pulling up, sir. C bro, shout out to you. I don't think I seen you. He say 24-12 Cowboys. That sounds like a realistic score. 24-12. Um, my score prediction will be. I wish I had the drum roll. Let me see. With Michael Gallup coming back, that'll at least give us a couple more field goals. I feel like. Let me see. I'll say 27, 27, 27. Let me see. 27-16 Cowboys. I think it would be 13, but I think they'll get a late game field goal that don't matter. So it'll be 27-13 Cowboys. Feel like Michael Gallup. What's Michael Gallup's stat line before we go? What's Michael Gallup's stat line? Will Michael Gallup go off? Will Michael Gallup go off? How many catches he getting? How many targets he getting? Because I don't even think they're going to run him the full game. 4 for 45 yards. We ramping them up. Yeah, I think they're going to have him in and out. 5 for 30. I could see Michael Gallup. Check this out. Okay, I give Michael Gallup like, let's see, 5 catches for like 60 yards. But I believe he might have a touchdown or two. I think they're gonna use him in the red zone type stuff. Yeah, he on the pitch count. Maybe a series or two. I hope he play more than that, Mickey. Because if he don't, I feel like you should just hold him out. He couldn't be healthy if you only giving him that little short amount of time. One touchdown swing. MG's gonna do decent, 6 for 9 with 65 yards and a touchdown. That's why I said like 5 for 60 in it. And I said a touchdown or two. Big Carr said 5 targets, 3 catches for 54 yards and 0 touchdown. That sound like Michael Gallup too, because y'all know he is a deep threat. That's one thing he do well. And it's weird because he's not the fastest guy in the world, but he gets down the field pretty good. And he high points the football. Shorts or running back would be the red zone targets. Maybe so, Swain. You know, we got to see. But I said my score prediction would be 27-16. Of course, the mighty Dallas Cowboys. Know what I'm saying? But I really enjoy rocking with y'all tonight, man. I appreciate all the participation. You know, stop hating on Zeke. We got the final results to the poll. And I asked, did Zeke live up to his draft stock? And 83% said yes, and 17% said no. I got a total of 42 votes. So I think we put that to bed. All right, bro. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hey, thanks for all the support, man. Shout out to Mickey. Shout out to everybody that's rocking to the end, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, this show will get better with time, like fine wine. I couldn't get the sounds right, so I just rocked it out with the mic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do better. We're going to get better. That's probably what I'm finna do now. Research to why my sounds ain't working. But y'all be good. Stay safe out there, man. Appreciate everything. And you know, the Cowboys finna smack up wins tomorrow. We got an early game. So, you know, get your rest so you can be hyped and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it in the morning. Man, I love y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for all the support, man. Y'all have a good night. Good day. Holla at your boy, Landlord from Alabama with the same handle. 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.